much hot.
Hello, welcome back. Big Nick Burt with the Big Nick Energy, coming off of a devastating loss to the Brooklyn Nets. We were up by 21, leading for 3 quarters, and we let it slip away. Couldn't execute down the stretch, but there are some positives to take away. Let's just jump right into the clips. To begin, we see Kyrie Irving bring the ball up on the right side with Emmanuel quickly getting cleared out, following Curry. McBride switches to Irving. As he goes around the pick, he's on his back. Taj Gibson steps up and can help out, but ultimately we didn't want to see McBride get lost on that pick and roll. Now that's an example of McBride getting a little lost. Now here is McBride sticking his guy, closing the gap really well. He gets to the ball handler, closes out, and we ultimately get the stop. But McBride didn't get a lot of minutes, and it's because of defensive lapses like that first possession. Next, we see Kyrie Irving split between 4 defenders and try to make a pass out that Emmanuel quickly anticipates. Here is an interesting play. They run Patty Mills in between 2 screens off ball. When he gets the ball, Durant follows. They're hoping for a mismatch, but Toppin stays with him really well. Fournier helps, so he has to kick it out. RJ closes out. Everyone collapses to the paint. They kick the ball out for a Patty Mills 3 that this time rims out. Switching to the Knicks on offense, here comes Obi Toppin between Sims and Fournier. He gets the ball but hands it right back to RJ, who's able to beat his man, just getting the first step on a Sims screen for an open 3. This is another take on the handoff play that we see Thibodeau run quite often. Here comes RJ around the horn, gets inside but doesn't get the layup to go because of the good defense from the Nets. Now this is what Thibodeau has been looking for all game. A Kyrie Irving mismatch with Alec Burks. He clears out Toppin, and the whole offense shifts around the horn for RJ to come and break down the defense with a pass to Sims inside. Back on the defensive end, it looks like the Nets wanted to set 2 screens off ball for Durant to come up the left side, but instead he clears out to the strong side, so they swing it to Claxton in the center, reset for Durant, but RJ sticks right to him, and you'll see we're basically in a 2-3 zone. They try to move the ball around. The Knicks recover really, really well. Now we're mirroring more a 1-2-2. Fournier comes to help. Durant has to kick it. Toppin closes out and causes the shot clock violation. Another great game plan for this evening. Thibodeau was doubling Kyrie and KD pretty much as soon as they got across midcourt. Fournier and Sims double KD, who passes out. Fournier and Sims then run back looking for their guys and forget to cover KD, who gets the wide open 3-pointer. Here comes Emmanuel quickly with a Taj Gibson screen. Swings the ball weak side. RJ and Fournier do a little handoff, and RJ gets the mismatch. They're covering it well, but Obi Toppin sees a seam, fills the gap, and with only a second left on the shot clock, is able to get a shot up. By now the game is very close. Knicks can feel the pressure, and they need to get a stop. Kyrie Irving brings the ball up, and they clear Durant out to the corner. He comes around a Seth Curry screen, which confuses the defenders, quickly gets stuck fronting KD, and RJ follows Curry to the corner. Durant's calling for the ball. He knows he's got the mismatch, and the Knicks are in a 1-3-1. Durant goes up. 4 Knicks collapse. The ball kicks around and eventually ends with a KD straight on three that misses. But that just shows the breakdowns that were happening throughout that game. They were running KD off of a lot of off-ball screens, and they were making sure to get those mismatches, which for KD is pretty much everybody on the court. RJ was giving him problems, but when you get lost in the defensive end, you can't rely on that main defender. So IQ got caught up there, and that happens, and that's how we lost the game. Similarly, the Knicks were hunting Kyrie Irving for the majority of that game, and the offense really broke down at the end when those mismatches weren't coming, and the Knicks just stopped shooting three-pointers because they were just afraid to start pulling the trigger and start missing. The game got close, and the better team prevailed in the end. They're going to the playoffs, it seems, and possibly a championship run. They have the players, but the Knicks did a lot of good things on both ends, and a lot of things that we can improve on. So take a look at this footage, and I hope that you can learn something from it. I'm Big Nick Burt with the Big Nick Energy. Thank you so much for stopping by. We got 2 more games left, the Wizards and the Raptors, so stick with it, and I'll see you again soon.
Burt knows basketball, y'all.